Well, welcome in. Look whose pretty face decided to show up. This is my Barrows guide, and I'm just showing you how I do this, so you have a basic idea on what to do, or at least a refresher if you've been here before. Probably have. Look, your time is valuable. I'm gonna keep this simple, but I would like to bring to your attention some ease of life stuff. First, it's very beneficial to complete the Mortania Hard Diary, as you will obtain 50% more runes per chest at Barrows. This has helped my group Ironman greatly in getting enough Chaos runes to trade in for an Onyx, along with the Mortania Legs that teleport you to Bergdarat, which has its own bank and is relatively close to the Barrows crypts. And obviously the diary has more rewards, so just do your diaries. If you do your medium combat achievements, you can get the Gommel's Hilt 2, which if equipped will nullify the prayer drain effect from Barrows. Super helpful and saves your prayer pots. Now, I would feel wrong if I didn't at least mention the strange old lockpicks. You can get these from Hollowed Skipulchi. You can get these from Hollowed Skipulture. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm not the brightest hand in the house, but these will allow you to open any door in the tunnels, which will make the run just a little quicker. Alright, we got some gear options for you. Inventory will basically remain the same, so go ahead and pause the video if you need to. Honestly, as long as you have a decent staff, you don't need to worry too much about this gear. Anything from an Ivan staff to a trident for lower or medium levels would be just fine. I'm using the new Warp Scepter because it's cheap. And if your staff is better than what I have mentioned, you probably don't really need this guide. You can use Mystics, hell, you can even use a tankier setup or a prayer-based one if you wanted to, it doesn't matter that much. I like to use my Arums, and for the inventory, just bring some food, prayer pots if you don't have the Gommel's Hilt, and either a range/melee secondary for fighting Arums. Don't forget your spade, and I use my bow because I have many broad arrows and little reasons to use them. There's many roads to Barrows, but here's a few I recommend. If you have 50 agility, you can use the fairy ring BIP and just run there. You could teleport with the Shades of Morton minigame teleport to get close, or use the Mortania Legs and run north to Barrows, or just the Barrows teleport via Teletab, House Portal, or the Arceus Spellbook. So here's a little visual. For the most part, just use magic against the melee, and use range against the mage. You could also melee the mage and the range, whatever you feel is right. You know, it's your grave to rob. Alright, without further ado, grab your spade and get ready to defile some graves. Now, I like to start out with DH first. He can smack you really hard, and he can pop up in any of the rooms if you get him in the crypt, so it's better just to get him out of the way while you're nice and full on prayer. With him out of the way, personally, I like to get rid of Arums next, as he has a stat reducing spell that just annoys me. Okay, so he's in the tunnels. We're gonna pop back up and finish the rest of the brothers first, and then we're gonna go on a little wizard hunt. Hope you don't mind me speeding through these. There's not too much to say here. Now, I did find this kind of funny because it almost supports my statement from earlier, how you don't really need to worry about your gear. I mean, look at what this fella's wearing. I think those are like ancient plate skirts with a, a DH plate body and Varrock's helm and an Iban's. So what's it matter? You know, it's not a big deal here. Alright, down here in the tunnels, you're looking for the right set of doors to get you to the chest room. For the sake of the video, I did it the normal way, and if you have strange old keys I mentioned earlier, you can use these on any door and open it instantly. Be mindful that the brother you're after down here may appear in any of the corridors going to the chest room. He does do that to me here, so just be aware. But if he does not appear in these rooms, he will then spawn when actually opening the chest itself. Just hover over the doors and you'll see the ones that say open. Go through these and make your way to the treasure room. Upon reaching the last set of doors, there is a little puzzle you have to complete to unlock them. Here, it is helpful mentioning that RuneLight does have a plugin that will show you the immediate answer, along with your prayer drainage time and the brother's location, so maybe install that. You might notice something saying potential with a percentage on your screen. You can use this to obtain more runes or bolt racks if you wish. Word around the crypts is that it's best to be around 82.6% to max your rune potential, as bolt racks are cheap, and you can even buy them as an Ironman from Akharunu's shop, in Port Phasmatis. I will note that 100% I believe is best for bolt racks too if you need that real bad. And for 82.6%, it will take each Barrows brothers to be defeated, along with 2 skeletons and 1 bloodworm. But there's also word saying the best combo is 1 skeleton, 1 worm, and 2 rats to really cap it out. Play around with this, and just do what you feel like, dude. Whatever. Well, that about sums it up. Hopefully you have some decent luck here. can take a little while to get what you're looking for, but with this guide, hopefully it helps out. Now, that's about it, so like always, I appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you later.